King baby jewelry. It's got a picture of Mitchell Binder right in the inside. Really tells the story as well. So if you're thinking about for the holiday season to put this underneath the Christmas tree, what an extraordinary gift that really, if you have discerning taste, if you really have a taste for something that is unique and different, this is your collection. But let's talk about the Crown dog tag. This is so awesome.
Thank you. You know, it's
really
my
cool
take on the dog tag, and of course there's our crown. That's a motif that you'll continue to see through my collection.
Do you use that a lot? You use
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, royalty, regal, you know, that king baby attitude. Yeah. Also, you know, I wanted to point out, since we make everything from scratch, everything is marked 925, which is the international mark for sterling silver. But we actually mix the metal on property, so you're really getting kind of a 94% purity, which is much higher than 925.
Oh, wow.
We do that as a signature for King Baby to help not tarnish as much and keep a little different color. It works a little differently, and it's just one little aspect that's different that sets us apart from others.
Yeah, and I think when you see the quality and you feel how substantial each piece is, they are beautifully crafted. And this is where, when you talk about working in the studio and you talk about crafting each individual pieces, there is such an artisanship that you're just not seeing in jewelry, I think, this day and age, that I think you really pride yourself on, don't you?
I do. You know, I think it's a dying art, a lost art. You know, when I moved out to California as a kid, I had to get a job. My first job was a dishwasher. Didn't work out too good. My second job was an apprentice.
This is a much more fun job, isn't it?
My second job was an apprentice to a jeweler, and it went really well. I had a talent for it.
Did you just know when you apprenticed that this is what you wanted to do?
I even knew since I was probably 6 or 7 years old. You know, I had the opportunity to see a jeweler work at a bench, and I was fascinated by the tools and by the finished product, and I made that connection of how did this guy make something with these tools? Right. And, you know, I grew up in the South, so if we wanted something, we usually ended up making it.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, you know.
The ingenuity of the South, right?
That's right. If we really needed to go shopping, we went to the big city, which was Memphis at the time.
Right.
And so when I landed in California, that was like paradise to me.
Were you like, oh my gosh, sun, palm trees?
It was like getting in a time capsule, I tell you.
I'm sure. But, you know, and that's what's exciting. I think through your travels and through the different locations that you've gone and things that you've experienced in life, it really, you can see that, and it speaks to you in each individual piece.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I think people do appreciate it, especially when they feel the weight of it, how substantial it is. You know, it's going to last a lifetime, and it's something that, you know, will be handed down. Jewelry is so personal, has a different meaning to everybody, whether it's to celebrate an occasion or a loved one or a good luck charm. There's all different reasons to wear the jewelry, besides, you know, it giving you a fashion look or, like I said, being a lucky charm. I
like it. And, you know, I think of the crown, and it's that little reminder when you wear it to treat yourself like a princess or a king. You know, you think of everything we do day in and day out, as moms, as dads, as brothers, as sisters, no matter what you do and where you go in your life. It's always nice to take that moment to stop and pause and just be grateful, be thankful, treat yourself put yourself up on that podium. So many times I think we knock ourselves down. It's nice to have something like this to lift us up. And the fact that we have the free shipping, the 4 flexible payments, there is less than 100 of these to go around. The chain is 24 inches in the length. It's sterling silver. It's stamped 925. The thickness of the silver is, I mean, it's unprecedented. I actually asked, I was like, can we get the weights on these, on some of this? And we just weren't able to make sure to have it in